Money FM 89.3. Best of Friday Night Live. Thank Fitness it's Friday.
And welcome to yet another episode of Thank Fitness. It's Friday with me, Danko, and Neil Humphreys. Okay, Neil.
Yes.
I asked you the question at the start of the show. What you think would be the muscle that you have to train for longevity? What is your answer?
An actual muscle.
A muscle and
Are we being
an exercise that trains
facetious?
that muscle.
Is the heart the muscle?
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I'll say the heart.
I mean, okay.
The
So
brain.
you're talking about cardio then? Because
Yes.
cardio trains the heart, right? It beats healthily.
Yes.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm obviously wrong, but
You gotta pay attention, Neil, okay? I'm gonna quiz you a lot on that. Okay. Every guy wants a chest, like the Roman statues that we see, right? Chiseled chest, chiseled body with six packs. So defined, you could almost wash your clothes on it. But what good is all that muscle if you can't really open a jar without calling for help?
your wrists.
Come on, Neil.
Well, that's actually I open
You don't use your wrist to open a jar.
You
know what
literally
I mean?
do turn your hand.
I mean, you turn, but like with the arm, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with a
so
lot
it's a bicep thing, a tricep thing. Forearms. I don't know.
I'm talking about your forearms.
Thank you.
More specifically, grip strength.
Yes.
Okay? That is, scientifically speaking, the secret to longevity.
Really?
Yeah, apparently. I was shocked to find as well, because it's a report that's been made recently. A lot of researchers
Hang on.
were
Your
just-
whole body's longevity depends on grip strength.
Yes, I'll get to it.
Okay.
Okay, wait for it. Okay. So, forget chasing the bigger biceps or broad shoulders. Those things for sure. If you really want to live healthily and you really want to know whether your body is fit even as you age, your forearms might hold the real key to longevity.
Okay.
Now, new research highlights that grip strength is a powerful marker of overall health. And it's one muscle group that many of us overlook. Think about the times that you use your forearm, Neil, to open certain things, to move certain products, or maybe just put on your shirt, right? Say, for example, look at you now. You're putting your hands on your mouth like that. You need some forearm or some strength in your wrists and your hands to hold yourself together in a position,
Yes.
right? And then when you stand up, Neil,
Okay.
what do you need? Grip strength
Okay.
to push your body up.
Yes.
Now, when you're, say, for example, writing a book, you need that grip strength as well, right?
That is true.
To hold on to the pen. So a lot of things that we do in life, we need the grip strength to hold, right? So we come into the world, okay, ready to grasp anything that's placed into our hands. You think about it, grip allows us to cling to our parents, allows us to cling to our daughters, our friends, and our loved ones, right? But that just scratches the surface. So it really helps you to just perform the simplest things in lives that matter. So to put it bluntly, the weaker your grip, the more likely you are to die early.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, a bit dark, but that
Yes.
was from an article that I've read.
Okay.
So if you find it hard to swallow, take this report, for example. A study of over 140,000 adults in 17 countries had found that a weak grip went hand in hand with higher risk of heart attack and stroke, and was a better guide to all-cause mortality than blood pressure.
Wow.
What do you make of this? How are you digesting news of your grip strength, Neil?
So far, I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
I need to learn more.
Okay, so weak grip is often associated with diabetes, arthritis, fall risk, obesity, as well as cognitive decline. Okay, unsurprisingly, it's also linked to age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. And for all these reasons and more, doctors often use grip strength as a quick measure for a patient's health. Okay, that includes their ability to recover from surgery or live independently.
That is true.
If you think about it, right, many of the shows you watch, you the doctors would often ask the patients, can you move your fingers? Can you clench your fist? And that for a right reason.
Yep.
Right? Because you use your hands more often than you think.
Yep.
Okay? So the only real drawback is that it focuses on the upper body strength, which is why patient assessments, they often combine grip tests with a sit to stand. But I shall not go into the details of the lower body. That for another day. More specifically, today we're diving into the importance of grip strength. And according to experts, grip strength reliability reflects total body strength, neuromuscular coordination, and cardiovascular resilience. Okay, so some even reported that patients in their 50s with a surprisingly weak grip often report fatigue, slower recovery after minor illnesses, and a higher percentage of body fat. How old are you, Neil?
50.
Okay. How do you think you fare in terms of grip strength today? Do you feel like, you've over time or over the years have gotten weaker in terms of how you hold things?
I know I have, because I've got wrist degeneration in my left hand.
Okay.
I've had that checked. So I had to do some work on, as you say, grip strengthening.
I see you've, back then you were holding on, you were squeezing
Because of that.
little mechanism, right?
Because of that.
But you've stopped.
Yeah, I should do it more
Why
often.
is that?
I know, naughty boy. And
Yes.
the other hand, I have carpal...
On the other hand?
On the other hand, I have carpal tunnel syndrome.
What?
Have you heard of that? It's quite a serious thing, but you don't usually get it until your 40s and 50s.
Okay.
Basically, there's a block on my wrist, so the blood circulation isn't going through to my fingertips.
Oh, dear.
So when I sleep, they get very tingly.
Oh,
and so
it falls asleep, right?
Yeah, so I can't feel my own fingers sometimes when I wake up.
Wow.
So I literally have to put my hand down
to
until
let
the
the blood
blood
flush.
flow through, yeah.
Yeah.
It can be fixed, and at some point I'll have surgery, but I'm
Right,
just
right.
delaying it at the moment.
Yeah, it's just aging stuff, right?
Yeah, it's not fun.
And yep, not fun, certainly so. But no worries, Neil. I got you covered today because I got tons of exercise for you to try
Okay.
to improve your grip strength. But let's dive a little bit deeper into this scientific study to help you understand and let's be of a skeptic of this reason as to why grip strength might be the key to longevity. Now, a global study published in The Lancet found that weaker grip strength was linked to a higher heart diseases, stroke, and premature death. And that's because when you fall or when you injure yourself or when you find yourself not being able to hold on to stuff, you are not able to just do the basic necessities in life. Say, for example, you got to exercise. How are you going to exercise if your wrists are weak?
Yeah.
How are you going to exercise if you can't seem to hold on to something and to keep your body moving, right? Your legs might be functioning well, but in the end of the day, right, your upper body has to work out as well.
Yeah.
Right? So how exactly do you measure your grip? Now, the best practice that most professionals would do would be to use a dynamometer. That's the professional term. That uses a standardized setup which requires you to sit tall, shoulder relaxed, elbow at 90 degrees, and try to squeeze that mechanism as hard as you can. Okay, so for average rates, if you're looking at the broad average for adults, for guys, you will want to be able to squeeze at least 36 kg. And for ladies, you want to be able to squeeze at least 23 kg. But numbers are just signals. At the end of the day, you got to talk to your professionals before self-diagnosing, of course. Okay, so let's talk about how you can improve on your grip strength and, of course, to live a lot longer. The good news is, Neil, grip strength is very, very easy to improve, but it requires consistency and effort. The first one, let's talk about the very first exercise where it doesn't require you thousands of dollars at all. In the world of technologically driven longevity clinics, they often promote all these extra really complex devices that really helps you to build that muscle there. But all you need is a simple ball. I'm talking about a tennis ball.
Yep.
Have you tried squeezing a tennis ball before?
Yes.
Yes. Have you heard of that exercise before?
Yes, I've had to do it.
Your doctor, right?
Yes.
All right, that is it. Tennis ball squeeze is the first exercise to improving your grip strength, okay? It turns out that the best assessment of muscle strength and quality is to simply sit on a chair and squeeze the tennis ball as hard as you can 30 times for one hand. Okay? So that's the recommendation that's offered by a strength and conditioning researcher at the University of Derby who studies hand grip strength. So take it from him. All you need to do is to sit comfortably on a chair, take a tennis ball, on one hand, squeeze about 20 to 30 times, swap it to the other side, and you want to do it 3 to 4 sets a day.
Makes
Okay?
sense.
And it's more tiring than it seems. It seems very easy, but it gets tiring because your forearms, if you don't often work it enough, it would feel quite stressful.
Yeah.
Right? But it gets better over time, so stick with it. Secondly, I don't know if you do this a lot, Neil, but it's something to do with a pull-up bar.
Okay.
Dead hang. Can you do a dead hang?
I do a bit.
How
yeah.
long can you do a dead hang?
I don't do it for long. I just do it to stretch out my arms and shoulders and back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, little did you know that dead hang can actually help you improve your grip strength.
Oh.
Because what holds you up is your arm
Yeah.
and your grip, right? So if you could hold it for up to 60 seconds, then your grip strength is very, very good.
That's a good one.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
I'd like you to
that.
try it.
I will.
But take it progressively because it's going to start to sore. It's going to start to feel a little bit of a burn. And when you're trying it for the first time, take it easy, baby steps. Last one. This is my favorite because this also helps with chores. Now, Neil, I know you do a lot of chores at home. You clean the toilet, you clean the kitchen.
I do.
Do you do the laundry?
No, my wife does that.
Okay.
Separation of duties.
Have you ever washed
Of course.
anything by hand?
I have. Of course I have. Many times.
Okay. Towel ring.
Ah, yes. I've been given
Yes.
that. The doctor gave me that exercise. You're the man. When I was recovering from the wrist thing,
That's right.
I had to do the squeezing, the ball thing, and I had to do the towel wringing.
Can you imagine something so simple as that can help you with your grip strength?
It's
and
a
help
great
you
one.
live longer. So soak a towel, all right, and then what you want to do is hold on each end of the towel with each hand and twist it in opposite direction to wring out as much water as you can, and just constantly reversing the direction several times until the towel is completely okay, not completely dry, but at least squeeze. You could squeeze as much water out of it.
Good
Okay?
one. That's a good one.
So towel ring, dead hang, and tennis ball squeeze. These are the 3 simple exercises that you should do if you're looking at improving your grip strength today. And yes, that would pretty much do it on Thank Fitness is Friday. If you want to live longer, please start looking at your grip strength. Learn much today?
That was brilliant. In the end, it's like many, many things. It's all in the wrist action.
Yes, all about the wrist. It's all about the wrist.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.